Welcome to Springhill Farms. I'm Jerry, this is Valarie, my wife. We've been farming for 56 years on our farm here in Springhill. When we were first on the farm here, we were all conventional because that's all everybody was doing the same thing. But we started the no-tilling back in the early 70s, and to me, there's just no comparison in the way the soil stays intact. And by no-tilling, we keep the foliage on the ground, the mulch on the ground. It helps hold the water, it lets it filter in, and the nutrients, holds the nutrients in the soil available for the next year. We think that no-tilling with the cover crops is the only way to stay in business. I mean, if we hadn't been doing no-till, I don't see how we could have stayed in business, but continuous, conventional, with the way the soil was leaving here whenever we started farming, I don't think we'd be in business today. Over the years that we've been farming, we have started out with a small acreage here. When we first started, we had just about 150 acres, and since that time, we've acquired somewhere around 1,750 acres that we farm at this time. We're looking at soybeans here now that we have planted no-till in a cover crop. Last year this field was in corn. We switched to beans this year, rotate the beans with the cover crop. This will go back into cover crop after the soybeans this fall. And we do that consistently, and it helps on the water filtration and the moisture in the air. We use it 100% no-till.
Over those period of years, probably for the last 30 years, I've had the opportunity to know Jerry Peery and his operation here in Hickman County. When you're as close as we are, you get to go to a lot of soil and water conservation meetings, seed corn production meetings, equipment manufacturer tours and meetings over the years. So over that period of time, I've got to know Jerry very well. I've always admired his passion for his vocation. Very few people I know live, breathe, eat, and sleep farming 24 hours a day as much as Jerry does. Throughout this entire part of the world, we're going to have to become even better stewards of the soil than we are today, and I think every producer in the country can look to people like Jerry Peery and say, here's the kind of operation I would like to run, and here's what I subscribe to in the future.
Where we're at this moment is in one of the older waterways that we've had on the farm. Where we're standing, this particular spot was just a large gully when we moved on the farm here. And we cleared this off, just undergrowth, and filled it in, fixed the waterway, seeded it down, and got it healed over. And this waterway has been built since in the mid-70s. And the structure up above it started at the same time. And we have had real good results keeping this waterway. Our object is to keep the water as clear as it can when it leaves the farm.
My name is Christia Reynolds. I was a Peery. This is my dad's home place. It was built around 1890, and I went to culinary school in 2005, and when I graduated in 2007, I wanted to be able to use this place because it's very special to me. This is where my grandmother was, and we wanted to take it and use it for different functions and events here. The farm is really special to me, and I've lived here since we got married, and so one of the things that we enjoy doing is just kind of sharing it with other people. And so someday I hope that not only will we be able to do something, but our children will be able to take it and it stay Springhill Farms for a really long time.
Jerry and I moved to the farm in '62, and we started with 7 acres. And gradually he bought ground all around here and built it up like it has now. And he's had a love for the farm and a love for the land. We're thankful for everything that we've been able to acquire. We've worked hard, and God has been good.